I just need people to understand that has always been my standard. Win a championship. He's LeBron. He's my GOAT. He's right there. Like, trust me, I know he's good. I know he's great. He's my GOAT. But no, I haven't seen him do anything this season that made me say, I like our chances against the Thunder.
Los Angeles Lakers played versus the Utah Jazz, and Luka Dončić said that you are not going to have an MVP conversation without bringing my name up.
It was better. I thought he did a better job at his shot selection. That was better. I mean, he's still one of the better guys at creating fouls and getting to the free throw line. I love that about him. But I thought he did a good job in getting to the rim. And I thought he did a great job at finding guys. He had a lob to Jackson Hayes where the defense fell asleep and he just threw the ball up to the rim and Jackson Hayes ended up punching it. I mean, that's such court awareness, and that's such awareness from him as a lead guard. I thought that was great. And I steal a word from Penn. I thought his court mapping was really good. I thought his awareness on the floor was really good. I thought he did a better job in taking care of the ball. I liked his shot selection a little bit better than I have in the past. He's the engine that makes them go. He is definitely the engine that makes them go. And then, I mean, they ended up squeaking out a win against the Jazz yesterday. The Jazz aren't as bad as people think they are, Damo. They're not. They're not as bad as people think. They're not as bad as people think they are. I think people still look at the Jazz like the team that from last year that was at the bottom of the Western Conference. This is not that Jazz. This is a better team than that team last year. And I thought Luka did a really good job in pushing them over the top.
I like Luka off the ball. I like the actions I've seen with Luka getting off the ball, getting the job done like that. That was probably the biggest standout to me. Outside of that, I mean, listen, man, typical Laker W. Played a bad team, so I'm not too surprised about the outcome. That for Swiper was right. Those first three quarters was kind of scary. Didn't really like that, but Luka's MVP. So, Luka is he's the MVP. I'll give him MVP. Did what he had to do. Got the job done.
Amo, is it ridiculous to ask? Is it ridiculous to think that you guys struggle against Utah? Like even last year, you struggled against Utah, and they're at the bottom of the Western Conference. I'm trying to put my finger on what exactly it is that screws the Lakers up when they play against Utah. I mean, it was their size at one point because both Walker Kessler and Lauri Markkanen on the floor gave you guys trouble in the front court. But then I think this year, with the emergence of Keontae George and him putting so much pressure on guys like Marcus Smart, I think he gives you guys a lot of trouble, a lot.
Isaiah Collier gave us some problems last night too. 18 to 13. Yeah, give him his shout out, man. Shout out Spencer James. He definitely did some work for them. But it's their versatility, and it's the fact that I heard this quote before, and I didn't like it at the time, but it makes so much sense now. These young guys don't know how bad or how good they are. They're just hungry. Like when they see us, they don't care that they're the Jazz and we're the Lakers. They come there to play. No matter if they're at the bottom of the West, no matter if they're 10th seed in the West, they're coming to play. And I love it. I love watching the Jazz play.
I mean, to give up almost 150.
This was historic for quite a few reasons. One, Lucas, this is his 10th 40-point triple-double. So it joins James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Oscar Robertson's only players in NBA history to do this 10 or more times.
In a season or period?
Period.
Okay.
Period. And he's the first Laker to have a 40-point triple-double since Magic Johnson, which is more than 40 years ago. It was 1981, and that was also against the Utah Jazz.
How about
Chill,
that?
this is the most impressive part. 45-point triple-double with 5 steals. Since 1972, when did the NBA start recording steals? Around then, 72, 73?
Mm-hmm.
He's the second player to ever do it. Do you know the first?
It wasn't.
I love trivia time with Chill, man. I wish we made this a segment.
The first player to have a 40-point triple-double with 5 steals.
45-point triple-double with 5
triple-double with 5 steals. The first player to ever do it.
So Luka was the second last night, which is crazy. It's just a crazy stat line.
Since they started recording steals. That sounds like some shit Chamberlain would do, but they didn't start recording steals till after Chamberlain retired.
Good point.
Larry Bird is not the answer.
Nope, it's not Larry Bird. Think about a bucket getter. Like think about somebody.
I'm gonna give you ask for a hint whenever you want it.
Not that I'm thinking about it. A 40-point triple-double. How about Olajuwon?
It was not Olajuwon.
Bernard King.
It was not Bernard King.
David Robinson.
Dominique?
Y'all let me know the hint whenever
That's
you want it.
That's all I got. That's it after that.
I'll give you a hint.
It wasn't
Let me
Dominique.
He was drafted by the Detroit Pistons.
He was drafted by the Detroit Pistons.
That's the hint.
It's not Isaiah
Recently.
Thomas. Recently drafted.
Recently?
God, that's just too obvious.
Is it Cade?
Man. It is Cade.
I was okay. I didn't know like how modern it was. Okay.
Yeah, I thought this was like back in the day. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Two guys in the history of the league since they started recording.
They're both playing right now.
How about that?
Hey,
And
WK,
they're both
man.
compared to each other. That's pretty interesting.
Mhm.
And they're both in the MVP conversation. How you like that?
Yeah,
how about
shout
that?
out to Cade Cunningham finishing 4th in the straw poll.
Yeah, shout outs to
Uber.
Mars Talk Sports. I hope you heard that.
How
He didn't
about
get any
that?
first place votes though. So
I guess for you, Damo, as somebody who is a Laker fan, are you encouraged by what you've been seeing from LeBron in recent days?
No, I'm not. Not moved at all. Still not moved by my original sentiment of he's not enough to get us to win a championship. I just need people to understand that has always been my standard. Win a championship. He's LeBron. He's my GOAT. He's right there. Like, trust me, I know he's good. I know he's great. He's my GOAT. But no, I haven't seen him do anything this season that made me say, I like our chances against the Thunder.
I don't
No.
care about no damn regular season. I don't care about no game, no
Thank
December
you, man.
game in Utah. He don't care about that. Hell no.
Yeah, but to the earlier point that we were having
about a regular season game in Utah at 41 years, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
No.
but Damo, like to the earlier point that we were having about the playoffs being harder, does it not edge a little bit in your favor that you have one of the all-time playoff, risers on your team, a guy who's not going to be rattled by that moment, a guy who's learned how to win in those close moments, a guy that you can actually trust with the ball in a game 7? Like, does it not matter?
He's not that guy anymore. That's the sad part. I've seen that over the last couple of playoffs. If we were talking about LeBron in 2020, I will understand your sentiments. Since 23, I've watched LeBron go in the playoffs, and when we need him most, he hit a wall because he's old. It is what it is. He hit a wall physically, and he started to do things that showed his age, like relying on jumpers when he clearly needs to attack, but he can't because he's injured, he's hurt, he's hobbled, he's tired, all these other things. So no, I don't feel that way at all.
don't
The
you
chat
think
seems to
Luka takes
disagree
some
with
of that
you.
Pressure off him though, Damo, from the regular season on to the playoffs.
Don't
you think
what?
that Luka? Well, don't you think that Luka and Austin Reeves kind of playing a little better this year too, taking more of the scoring load? Don't you think that
It
those
does.
two guys take a lot of the pressure off of LeBron? Like,
Best
'cause
third option in the
I
NBA.
I feel the same way, Damo, as far as who Bron is today. I don't think Bron has the ability to put the team on his back anymore and carry deep playoff runs. I saw that in 23?
Yeah, you've been saying that, Ox. That's like that's not
that
this year.
was-
This was years ago. You've been saying that. You've been on
Right, so
saying
that was in 23 when I first seen that, like, oh, Bron's not Bron anymore. So I think now that they got Luka and Austin Reeves doing more scoring, I think that he can play his position and still do the same thing he's done, just not to that level. Like, it's not his job anymore. That's on Luka now.
How much does he have in the tank if we rely on him to be our first or second best defender consistently in the playoffs?
No.
If he
I don't
can,
know about that one.
if he can't hold up doing that, then we face the same problem.
Well, let me
Well,
ask you this.
I don't think Bron's playing his
Okay.
best basketball either, though, y'all. I mean, y'all got to remember too. Bron didn't have no training camp. Bron missed the first 16 games of the season. Bron's playing. I think Bron's playing himself into rhythm, into shape right now. I think
I
Bron's
agree
gonna
with that,
start
Ox.
playing his best basketball come late February.
Ox, what's his best basketball? I mean, we're talking about a 41-year-old. Like, we've seen his
This
best
this
basketball.
ain't a regular 41-year-old though, Chill. This is LeBron James.
It is. Well, I do get that. I do get that part. But to your point, Damo, we talk about being our best defender. Where are we talking about? Because we saw that last year in the playoffs. Like, we needed him to be our best interior defender. No, that's not working. Right? We needed him to guard on the perimeter pretty regularly. No, that's not working.
He was
So-
still really good in the playoffs, though. What are we
Yes,
doing
he
here?
is. Yeah, yes, he is. 100%.
Like last year, 5 games, he was good.
Okay,
Well, they
good
got
is not enough.
defensively.
But
He
what
was not
Damo
though.
was
They were
talking-
as a team. They
but
were
what
not.
Damo was
Yeah.
talking about, good ain't enough. No,
They got blown out because they got out.
Good isn't enough if you're trying to beat OKC.
This is a different Luka though.
Yeah.
or any of the other teams that are going to play in the playoffs. Respectively.
Okay, is it fair to say he's the third option right now with how Austin Reeves and Luka are playing? Is he the
Yeah.
best third option in NBA history right now?
I mean that
Is he
sounds
better
really
than Chris
good.
Bosh
But
right now?
Yes.
I'm asking you. I
100%
wasn't asking you, Penn, about Chris Bosh. I was just trying to think of players. That was the first one I could think of, though. Just give me a second. Is he better than Klay Thompson right now?
Yes.
The best version of Klay Thompson, or Klay
I'm talking about 2017.
Any
18
version
Klay
of Klay Thompson. What are we doing here? Like, I feel
respect Klay Thompson, please.
No.
Please.
Respect
Let's
LeBron
respect
James.
Klay.
Yeah, I'm respecting. I'm definitely respecting LeBron.
Act-
James.
I'm
Act like you know who Klay Thompson is.
Hield. I'm not talking about Buddy Hield and Gabe Vincent. I'm talking about LeBron James. I don't
Alright,
care
we
if he's
getting that.
41.
I know
42.
who you're talking about, but act like you know who Klay
LeBron was
Thompson
a negative the entire season defensively, and these same people in the chat said he was good defensively last year. So I mean, I don't really care anymore. Lakers fans are.
Oh, there we go, Manu. There we go. Is he better than Manu?
No, he's not. But that's where you draw the line. You're talking prime Manu, but prime Manu was not the third option. That's Tony Parker.
I want to be careful though, because like I understand how good Austin Reeves has been, but like, is he a guaranteed performer in that role as the second option? Like, are we sure Austin Reeves is going to still be as productive as he's been, in the playoffs? This is his first year, like, consistently performing at this level. And to
Tomo,
me,
don't make that face. We've seen him taken out of series. We saw him taken out of that series last year.
And we also see him win a series. We also see him be one of the most clutch Laker.
Yeah.
What? His tenure being a Laker.
And he still wasn't playing at this level, though. Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
He played close to this level in the playoffs plenty of times.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Yes, he has.
This level?
Go
This
do
level,
the
averaging
knowledge.
30
Go
points a
do
game.
the knowledge. I'm bored like Onyx.
Oh,
Go do the knowledge. Go do the knowledge. He's been performing like this his entire
Not at this
career.
level.
Lakers.
It was good. It was definitely good, but
do the knowledge.
By the way, just for the chat that doesn't know what it's talking about, the Lakers defense in the playoffs last year was 26 points better when LeBron James was off the floor last season versus the Wolves.
26 points.
26 points better. So just for context,
when he was
off the floor. So just they're doing all this yapping. So like they don't know what they're talking about. Like he objectively was bad in the playoffs in the regular season last year, but he has some really good games.
Potentially a failure of the roster around him.
No, I agree. I fully agree with you, but I also think this goes to Damo's point. Real talk. I think they lack athletes. I think they lack like verticality.
Yeah.
They lack like some
got
guard
a
defenders. They
now.
lack a lot of things. And I think yesterday, first three quarters, this is why I think Lakers fans were upset, is that was the part of it yesterday. Like they just ran into, I think, a team that had some people that can attack them, and they really, really struggled. Now, I don't think this is like a damning thing. Like they're, they only lost 7 games. So like they're still obviously playing really well. But I said last year, too, I think they were overrated based on their record relative to how good they were. And then he went to the playoff and got smoked. So I do think there's a world where the same thing happens again in the first round, depending on who they play. That's all I'm saying, Ben.
But in a 135, 145 track meet, obviously a 41-year-old is going to be a little bit disadvantaged. But in a 106, 103 grinded out half court game,
who are they playing 103? Who are they playing 103 points a game with, though? Who's doing that?
I don't know. They could play that type of they could play that type of series against Minnesota. They could play that type of series against Denver.
Minnesota's offense is good.
I'm saying in the playoffs, typically,
maybe the Rockets.
We're going to see
the Rockets offense.
We're going to see lower scoring. You're going to see lower scoring. You're going to see a lot more hand checking. You're going to see a lot more physical defense. That would it happened last year too. Okay.
Hey, so Penn and Damo. You remember when I said that why Luka got to get 40 for them to win? So y'all gonna say I know what I'm talking about now, or y'all still gonna say I don't know?
Austin Reeves is not
you don't
playing.
know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Austin Reeves is not playing. Austin Reeves is not playing.
I'm talking about
the lineup for quite a while.
Luka Dončić. I'm talking about Luka Dončić. My bad, Luka Dončić. When I said Luka got to get 40 for them to win, I still don't know.
No, Drench, that's what he's saying. He's saying he had to get that because Austin wasn't there. If Austin was there,
I mean, even with Austin there, he'd be doing the same shit. But
he could get 38.
So you feel like this when he was in Dallas too? Like he had to get 40 for them to win?
A little bit, yeah. Okay. Not to the extreme of what he got to do for the Lakers. Like it'd be close ass games.
Like, talking about the Lakers is insane because I really try to avoid it. But like, because I let Damo Real Talk do the talking at this point because they're in the fan base and so whatever. The Lakers are good, but they're also on track to get smoked again in the playoffs if they play one of these teams. Like the Spurs, I'm sorry, if they play versus the Spurs with all those ball handlers and that defense with Wemby, Devin Vassell and them, they might get cooked. It might be 4-1, 4-2. They play versus the Wolves, they might lose again. They play versus Denver, they're going to lose again. They play versus OKC, they're going to lose again.
The team
like that,
I told y'all
already. The only problem for the Lakers is Denver. They spanking the Spurs, bro.
I don't know about
They're
that.
15
That's a
and
lot of
5
athletes,
with
brother.
Luka. They're
The
15
Spurs
and
got a lot of
5.
athletes, man.
They're 15 and 5 with Luka in the lineup. He averages 36 points per game in wins and like 31 in losses. So Jordan, you're not that far off from being right.
I mean, I know.
However,
He averages 36
But
and
that's
wins.
not sustainable though, Jordan. To
Yeah,
your
wow.
point, like we shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have a guy on our crew that in order for us to win, you got to get 40.
Exactly. That
That's
was
not
my point.
sustainable.
That was my point.
36 and a half.
But when I said that, they said I don't know ball.
That's not
I
sustainable.
get your
If we
point.
got to do
Hold
it on
on.
our crew that's averaging 40, not averaging 40 in a playoff series. I'm talking about throughout the course of the season. In order for us to
crazy.
win
That's not
regular
like a
season
motherfucker be
games,
banged up
you got to
by the
get
time the
40.
playoffs come.
That mean, like, did you see his? And yes, I'm box score watching right now, but I ain't even talking about the game. But did you see his stat line last night? He went 45, 14, and 11. And I've been saying this. Jordan and I have actually had this conversation numerous times about how I feel about Luka. He shouldn't have to do this much in order for us to win. He shouldn't have to do that.
at his teammates, what do you want?
To beat the damn Jazz.
What? What does that mean, Penn?
Look at his teammates.
What do you mean? Look at his teammates.
Yeah, look at his teammates. Look at the rest of the roster. What do you want him to do?
Why do you think it is that they're
If Austin Reeves is out, who do you want him to pass to? You want
And
to pass to
DeAndre
LeBron.
Ayton was out too.
DeAndre Ayton out as well. You want him? You want?
So you're just saying?
What,
yesterday,
what
or
do
you're
you want?
saying-
Isolation
wait,
possessions for
wait,
Jackson Hayes? You want
What?
pull up
What are you
Hayes
talking
missed
about?
a
Why would
shot last
I
night,
put, why would
by
I
the
put
way.
Jackson Hayes in isolation?
He actually he didn't miss a shot last night, by the way. He went 7 for 7 from the floor.
There's
Yeah,
a reason
but we
he's
know
not
that.
I mean,
not-
Penn, it's the same shit when all of them play too, though. It's not like that's just
he's
what
the
he
best
do
player on that
when they
team.
playing.
What
Like
the- I
he
don't
do
have
that.
any-
He do that
listen.
when they.
Well, I
fully
think what
Like-
Jordan and are more so talking about is or Jordan and Chill is like it's they don't feel like it's a good sign that he's having to put up this much usage.
He can win a game like
rebounds,
last
bro.
night. Swiper, I can get
This
a
is who he
game.
is.
Okay, I could definitely
Thank
get a game.
you. Thank you. Penn, was that you that said that? That's
Yes.
who he is? This is who Luka is. Y'all are saying this isn't sustainable. He's done this 2 other times in his career while playing above league average games. This is just who Luka is. If y'all don't like it, y'all don't
He
like
went to
it.
the
Just say
finals
that.
one time though, but yeah, Kyrie
That's
Irving on the
fine.
side
That's
of him. You don't
fine.
got
That's
Kyrie
fine.
up there.
Now he has Austin
One time,
Reeves. Now he has
This is
Austin Reeves, and now he has LeBron next to him, and he's still doing it. So this is who Luka is. Y'all are sitting here saying, "Oh, this is problematic." No, it's not. If
No,
this,
it's problematic for the Lakers, not for Luka, for the Lakers.
I mean, listen, you're right. It is problematic for Lakers. That's why I don't think we're going to win a championship. No, actually, him scoring this much isn't the
That's
problem
not
for the
problematic
Lakers.
for Lakers.
I'm not,
It's
that's not
everything else with the
problematic for
roster.
the Lakers. There's a way bigger issue that's problematic for the Lakers that's causing so many other issues, but we're not going to talk about it because, the internet just goes in a turmoil. When
Actually, yes, we are going to talk about it. What are those?
What is it?
problems,
What is it, Damo? What is it,
What are
Damo?
those? Let's discuss that. Let's discuss those problems because we can walk
Is
in
it
the house
LeBron?
and see that the kitchen is nice.
It's the
Damo.
defense.
We can do that. Just so we clear, Damo.
Yeah,
we can
it
walk
gotta
in the
be
house
defense.
and we can see
Problematic
that
for
the
the Lakers,
kitchen is
this team
nice,
don't
right?
fit him.
We can see that the living room
It
is
can't be
nice.
defense gifted.
What
It can't
else
be
is the
defense.
but we don't see the
think it's
foundation of the
defense.
house. We don't see that this house, if you walk on this floor enough, that this damn floor is gonna fall through. We don't see that. So what's really the problem, Damo? Because right now it seems like we're just looking at the kitchen and we're looking at the living room and going, "Oh, this is a nice house." When in reality, this house can fall apart at any point. What's really the problem, yo?
The motherfuckers don't play no defense.
This the
Athletic
NBA.
wings.
And they don't have any defenders other
this
than
ain't no
LeBron.
basketball.
I
think the athletic wings matter.
From
You trying to win.
the resident Laker guy here, Damo. What's the problem here?
Oh, there's a 51-year-old making $70 million. I will always say that's the biggest issue for the Lakers. People will tell me up and down, left and right, "Oh, well, if he took a pay cut, we will only have like $12 million to use in salary cap. Oh, well, even if he didn't take the money, blah, 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 blah." Shut the hell up. I don't care. In no world, in no reality, is a man that's 50 years old with sciatica making $70 million. Making $70 million is a good thing for the team. Sciatica, whatever old man disease he got. He has old man disease. He had old man disease, man. We have a person with grandpa disease coming up on the injury
Grandpa
report.
disease. Oh man.
And people trying to tell me that's not a problem. That is the biggest problem we had. If we didn't have to pay him $77 million, we could have probably got more wings other than damn Vando, who I don't know. Did Vando play last night? Has Vando been playing?
He played yesterday. Yes, he did.
He played yesterday.
He actually wasn't bad.
What happens when you train all summertime and learn how to play pick and roll as a ball handler, Vando? But whatever. I don't know.
For the
What
record,
the hell?
Yeah,
What the hell? Who the
that boy
hell
was
is
in the
that?
summertime working on pick and rolls. Yes.
I blame
All right, y'all.
LeBron.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check throw smoke and the hoes go ham. You ain't never seen hoop talk hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. Yeah, this that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.